Here I go, here I go. Hey, this is a recap of the third episode of Baddies USA. So get ready. Dolly and Tinka, they ran a fade on the sprinter. They couldn't get it in like that. They got off the sprinter in front of the new DC house for the baddies. Tinka messed up Dolly's nose, and Dolly shut Tinka's eye. Y'all let me know later in the comments who y'all think got that. Anyway, the baddies are in their Washington, D.C. house. Now, they usually give a grand tour of the house, but, they didn't this time. But they said that it was a tremendous upgrade. It's the biggest house they had so far. Now, they get outside to have a house meeting. Natalie's there, and we all know what happens at these house meetings. So Natalie goes in and expresses her stress of being on a job of baddies and might be seeing her less. She spoke about the first episode when the original girls from the Bad Girls Club had came and she welcomed them to Baddies USA and how she was going to gift them a chain, but she was too stressed out to do it because it went up. And as you can see, it's not a Baddies chain, it's a BGC, a Bad Girls Club chain. So I wonder if they're still going to get it. I mean, they should. Kokilla steps up because she wants to speak since Tinkerbella is there. Tinkerbella and Kokilla, as we know, had the same producer that gave them the same beat for the song, and the song is very similar, and Kokilla feels like it was her song first, Tinkerbella's version, so it really wasn't Kokilla's song. Kokilla, girl, you should have nipped that in the bud because it's the producer's beat. Anyway, Tinkerbella and Kokilla, they get into it, and they squaring up, and they squaring up. They doing all this for at least 5 minutes. So think of how long it was without the editing. Shit, somebody better hit somebody while y'all doing all that dancing. Da, 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 da. Suki and Sapphire, they fucking around talking about they was doing the salsa. Hey, they had me crying. Tinkerbella scalped Kokilla. Girl, look. That's all her hair on the side. And she right here stretching it in the confessional. It was long, too. Baby, look. All that's going on, we got Summer inserting herself in everybody's business and won't be quiet. We know how Summer is, especially when she off that liquid courage. Everybody was trying to tell her to be quiet. Even her friend, Dolly. Even Dolly was trying to tell her be quiet. And we know she done called Tesehki all the kinds of, Chester and all that. S.A.ers and we know Tesehki, she ready to get in the paint for all that. Getting in her and her sister business and saying all those accusations. Ain't minding her own damn business. Get out of family business. Oh, Summer, you still talking? Summer trying to hit windmills. You see Tesehki, she landing bow, see? Landing right in her face. Bow. Tesehki socked her another time. Look at her, look at Summer arm, see? Girl, you can't bite. Thing with Summer that irritate me. You talk that talk, you need to walk that walk. Let all that mouth you be running, you need them hands to back it up, because you knew. Chrisean, Marsh, and DJ Sky, they step on the scene. They looking like, damn, what's going on? What the fuck? So yeah, everybody knows the issue with Chrisean and Tesehki. Chrisean made accusations about her sister essaying her when she was little, It's been a big rumor on the internet, big controversy, and Summer didn't make it no better, calling Tesehki out, oh, you a molester, you did this to your sister, and blah, 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 blah. And it's crazy because Tesehki never had an issue with Summer for her to say the things that she was saying, so it's like, again, Summer, she inserts herself in people's issues, so that's why she got her ass ushered, by Tesehki ushered. And while Tesehki is trying to speak to her sister about everything, Summer's on the balcony talking about whoop her ass, Chrisean, whoop her, stay out of family business, hush your mouth. Again, everyone's trying to tell Summer to be quiet. She's speaking reckless about and to Tesehki, knowing she don't want to fight for real. And she just keeps going and going, agitating the situation. Like, girl, Summer's mouth has got her and her friends in situations that they shouldn't have been in. And her friends have always had her back. Now, do y'all think this was the downfall of the big three? Because they know how Summer is and they know she runs her mouth and they always jumped with Summer, even when Summer ran her mouth and got them into situations. But now that Tesehki is here in this issue, they feel like, oh, Summer can handle her own. Now, what do you think about this situation? Are they wrong for not having her back or what? Summer's, ran her mouth about everybody in their business, spoke on, Tesehki and Chrisean situations when she really didn't have any business. I mean, this is really a touchy situation for the two. And we don't even know if what Chrisean say is true or false, but it's still touchy. And it's a bad look for the family. Anyway, Summer's still talking her yin yang while the sisters are trying to get it together. Anna Mac got on her helmet, snuck her. Should have been listening to her friend, the friends that was helping her and having her back these last 2 seasons. Shut up. But Summer, she's still bumping her gums like she built like that, like she got them hands. Rolly had to get on her helmet like, shut up. It's not your business. It's not your situation. I mean, Summer ain't got no respect, no class. That's just my opinion. Can we all agree that Summer should have been minding the business that pays her? Because look what happened. Since she want to still talk, here go Tesehki. Tesehki got back on that ass on the stairs. Bow. And the whole time Summer was like, oh, Tesehki is mad because I like her sister. I like Chrisean more than her. But you was telling Tesehki when she was beating, taxing that ass, oh, you should be slapping your sister, not coming for me. You should be whooping your sister ass, not coming for me when she was on your ass. But now it's, she's mad because I like Chrisean better than her. No, so now after all that smack, Summer was talking and inserting herself in business that wasn't hers. She runs in the house. Almost the entire house follows behind her, and she's talking about, oh, she better not touch me. Get that big bitch away from me. Talking about Tesehki. So she found herself in a little room and started crying. Tommy followed behind her, lent her shoulder, to console her. Lex came in, like I told you, you can be talking too much. You're agitating the situation. I told you to be quiet, and Summer was like, I don't give a damn, Don't tell me to be quiet and you're not my friend. Basically, you're not my friend. And after all that, you can tell that Lex was pretty hurt too. You're ending the friendship because your mouth is reckless and you're getting yourself into shit. I mean, why should we go down with you on some unnecessary beef that you could have, prevent that? It wasn't your business. You hopping in stuff there that isn't your business. So yeah, that appears to be the fall of the big three. Summer mouth is reckless. Her friends Dolly and Les kept trying to get her to calm down and be quiet, stay out of people's business. Summer felt like that they weren't having her back when, people were against her. So she ended her friendship with them. And in my opinion, Summer was wrong. Come on, we all know Summer was wrong. We all know her mouth. That mouth, come on. And I can't lie, me seeing her get popped in her shit finally was just so satisfying. I'm sorry. Can't help it. So all of a sudden, Tesehki come in and get on Summer again, get on her helmet. And that was the end of the episode. Like me, we're anticipating episode 4 to see the rest of that. And to also see, the get-together of Chrisean and Tesehki, even though we know they're still not on the best of terms now. I want to see who tried and who actually didn't this time around because they are family and need to get it together. But that doesn't give anyone else, the right to hop in their business. And would y'all say that Summer got what she deserved this episode? If you like this video, follow me, like and share, and don't forget to leave a comment below.